Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we're going to be answering a very highly asked question, and that is, what is the best knife in CSGO? Just before we get into the video guys, I'm actually giving away this AWP capillary, so if any of you guys are interested in entering the giveaway, make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video to see how you can enter. As I said guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about what is the best knife in CSGO. But before we get into that, I want to take you guys back to the start. Back in 2013 when CSGO first released the Arms Deal update, they dropped 5 knives that all the players could collect. You guys are probably familiar with these 5 knives, and they really don't need an introduction. We're talking about the Karambit, the Flip Knife, the Gut Knife, the Bayonet, and the M9 Bayonet. Next, in 2014, the Butterfly Knife and the Huntsman knives were added to the game. In 2015, the Shadow Daggers were added with the release of the Shadow Case. Then in 2016, the Bowie Knife was added to the game with the Operation Wildfire update. Then in 2017, the Felcher Knife was introduced as part of the Operation Bloodhound update. The Urus Knife, Navaja Knife, Stiletto Knife, and the Talon Knives were all added to the game in 2018 with the Horizon Case. And then in 2019, the most recent knives were added. These are the Paracord, Survival, Nomad, and Skeleton knives. Now that you guys know about all the knives that are in the game, we can start talking about which knives are the best. To start off, let's talk about the knives that were first introduced into the game. So right now, you guys are looking at the Arms Deal update knives. Let's start it off by crossing these out. Personally, I don't really like the look of the Gut Knife. I think the wooden handle ruins it for me. It just looks really dodgy and I just don't really like it. However, you can get some gut knives that have customized handles, so like it doesn't look wooden. So for example, the Autotronic, the Black Lemonade, the Bright Water, and the Ultraviolet all have different colored handles, which actually look pretty cool. For the rest of these OG knives, there isn't really much to say. I mean, the Karambit is probably one of the best looking knives still to this day. The Bayonet and the M9 Bayonet both also look really good. And the Flip Knife, I mean, it's not the best, but like, you can't complain. Next up, we have the Butterfly Knife and the Huntsman Knife. The Butterfly Knife is probably the second best skin so far, other than the Karambit. It has a really sick animation when you pull it out, and also when you inspect it. So I'll leave a link in the description if any of you guys want to go check out the animation. Most of you guys probably already know what it looks like, but if some of you don't, I'll leave a link, you guys can go check it out, it looks really cool. I'm actually on the fence about the Huntsman Knife. I'm not sure whether I like it or whether I don't. It actually also has a really sick animation when you pull it out, so I'll leave another link in the description for anyone who wants to see it. But yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. Next up we have the Bowie Knife. I'm not really sure about this one either. It kind of looks similar to the Huntsman Knife, but it just has a less cool animation, so probably pass on this one. After the Bowie Knife, we've got the Shadow Daggers. I mean, no comment man, just bring me the next knife. Next knife is the Falchion Knife. I actually don't mind this one, it's meh. Next we got the Urus Knife, the Navaja Knife, the Stiletto Knife, and the Talon Knife. All of these skins are pretty sick. I mean, actually no. The Urus Knife is pretty cool. I mean it's just alright. The Stiletto Knife has a sick animation. I'll also link this one down below. The Talon Knife is basically a Karambit, but it just looks cooler. And the Navaja Knife is just no comment. Finally, we have the Paracord Knife, the Survival Knife, the Nomad Knife, and the Skeleton Knife. Personally, I'm not a really big fan of the Paracord Knife. It's got a bunch of holes in it, which looks really weird, and the handle is also made out of like some kind of rope. It's kind of odd. The Survival Knife also has a huge hole in it for some reason. It also has the little gut knife kind of thing at the top of it, so yeah, it's kind of ass. Next up is the Nomad knife. It just looks like a normal knife. I don't really know what to say. Last but not least, we have the skeleton knife. This thing is, it's so sexy. Like, it's the best knife. Yeah, but it costs $400 minimum.
Oh my god! Oh jeez, oh my god!
Some of you guys are probably thinking, oh, this guy didn't include the survival knife. Yeah, it's terrible. It looks like a fucking But on a real, guys, if any of you wanted to buy a knife, I would recommend anything that you guys like the look of. It's up to you. I'm not gonna choose for you, so just get what you want. Unless it's a skeleton knife, you're gonna go bankrupt. Anyways, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment your Steam trade URL. It's as easy as that, and I'll be announcing the winner soon. Peace.